Hey everyone, welcome to my vegan chocolate chunk surprise video. Okay, so what I did was I did 2 cups of flour. First and foremost, one mistake I did do later on, you'll see at the end, which don't do it, was instead of mixing the vegan butter with the brown sugar, I mixed it with the flour, which I found made it a bit doughy and dry. So I highly recommend, but I still loved it, but I highly recommend instead of putting the margarine with the flour, do it with the sugar. And also coconut sugar would also be a great replacement. Hint, hint. So the next thing which I did was I got cornstarch and I put 1 tablespoon of cornstarch with the flour, because always remember that you keep dry ingredients together. Then what you do is you put the salt according to what you think. So I like a lot of salt in my cookies because I like that salty, sweet texture, like flavor. So yeah. Okay, and the next what you do is you get your vegan margarine out and you put it into 1 cup. And you just keep on filling it in and then pat it down so you know it's the correct measurements, because baking always needs correct measurements, because otherwise, you mess up. And what I messed up here is I put it with the flour, whereas you should put it with the brown sugar, which you'll see will be coming up. So don't do this step, but make sure you do put the margarine into that cup and pat it down. And then you stir it all up. But now with the margarine, that's where I messed up. But you put the margarine with the brown sugar and then you stir it up. I'm a terrible singer. Please excuse my voice. And you keep stirring, and stir. And then you put brown sugar. You put 1 cup of brown sugar into a cup and you pat it down so you have the correct measurements. Otherwise, you'll mess up with your measurements, and once again you fail in life, and you don't want to fail. You want to think positive, so do the correct measurements, please. Thank you. Okay, and then get it off your fingers, because like sugar, and if you have dogs, then your dogs will eat the sugar and it'll be a very bad scene over there. Okay, perfect. And then after you put that, you put 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And then what in hindsight you should do is you now put the 1 cup of margarine and pat it down. Don't forget to pat it down and put it in. And then now what you do is 3 tablespoons of water. What I did mess up on is I've noticed that I've written tablespoons wrong everywhere. I've written tsbp, but what to do. Okay, and then you stir it, and remember that here will be you're also stirring the margarine with these wet ingredients, not with the dry ingredients, which I messed up in at the back. Okay, so please with the margarine here and not with the flour. Just a reminder. Thank you very much. And now for what actually matters in life is my beautiful chocolate chips. Get 3 handfuls, because chocolate chips are the best thing in the world. Semi-sweet vegan chocolate chips. Okay. Please do that. And it's very good and it's very yummy. And please follow this recipe, because I know I messed up, but yeah, you know what to do. And then you stir it in. Remember, the margarine is here. Disclaimer, I messed up. I'm sorry. Okay. Stir, and stir, and stir. Okay, now for the surprise. I know. What? Pretzels? I put pretzels in my cookies? I know. They were probably like the best things ever invented to put in cookies. Like, no one should not put pretzels in cookies. I tell you, it came out so perfectly with the pretzels, and the pretzels gave it an extra crunch, and I'm highly recommending put pretzels in all your cookies, because pretzels are life. Okay, now you mix the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients and you'll get a doughy sort of texture. Your texture should be more wetter than my texture, because I messed up with the margarine. But yeah, I've made these cookies before and they usually turned out really good. I made them like 2-3 years ago, so I kind of messed up, but oh my god. And I always find, like, whether the cookies are wet or dry, to mix it with your hands, because you kind of get, make sure to wash your hands before, obviously, because you don't want to like spread diseases around, and like that would be disgusting. Yuck. Okay, anyways, these cookies were so good. I highly recommend you do put the pretzels. I don't know why, like, I really need a proper Polaroid for phones, but yeah, you know what. And then this is how it pretty much should turn out, and oh my god, they were so good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Bye. And then you put about 1 teaspoonful in a spoon and then put it on, of course, hopefully a recyclable tray and not plastic or paper. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, put them in the oven at 345 because yeah, it cooks perfectly like that. And now we're gonna go over to the oven.
Don't open it!
Let me see.
Don't open it!
But don't do that!
Oh, there you go.
Look how good those cookies look. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed them and I hope you like this video. Let me know down below in the comments. Like and subscribe and love you all. Have a great day. Bye. Hope you enjoy the cookies.